The Adventures of a Girl and Her Fish. There once was a cute little girl who wanted a pet desperately. "A dog," she cried, "or maybe a cat." But her mum said, "A fish it will be." The sweet little girl smiled with glee, proud owner of a new-finned pet. "He lights up my life and makes my heart shine, so the name Light Up Fish he will get." A few months passed, and summer arrived, just in time for the family trip. Her mum said, "You can't take the fish on the plane," and the girl got a quivering lip. "I can't be apart from Light Up so long. What on earth are we going to do?" "I know," said her dad with a twinkle in his eye. "We'll take Flat Light Up along in lieu." The van was loaded and everything was set to visit Grandma and go down to the shore. Flat Light Up was happy sitting in the back on the girl's wheelchair instead of the floor. The airport was busy and Flat Light Up was scared, so the nice little girl put him safe in her purse. When the plane took off, she calmed his nerves and sang him a very soothing, sweet verse. They made it just fine to their final stop, and Flat Light Up was incredibly happy. "Welcome to Alabama," the girl said with a grin, "and also to Mississippi." The girl had fun showing her flat fish how wonderful the Southland could be. They ordered a sweet tea from Sonic one day and excitedly shopped at Piggly Wiggly. The best part, of course, was the visit to Graham's. On her farm in southern Tennessee, the girl and her flatfish helped with the cornbread, and retrieving the mail was their specialty. And feeding the animals on Grandma's farm, oh, what a dream come true! They helped with the chores and closing the gates, and caught lightning bugs, something new. And then it was time to head to the beach, from Tennessee to the Panhandle shore. The cute little girl and her purple flat fish found the long drive to be quite a big bore. But once they arrived at Florida's Gulf Coast, the girl and her flat fish were upbeat. "Flat Light Up is going to love the beach. He won't even mind the heat." Sure enough, the two had a great time exploring the surf and the sand. They made their castles and cooled off in the waves, loving the water much more than the land. The two filled a whole big bucket of shells and then cleaned them off in the sink. "We'll show the real Light Up the shells that we found and put one in his tank, a white one with hints of pink." Flat Light Up's beach adventures continued. He went to Pier Park to eat. He loved Margaritaville and the Florida sunsets, and found that freezies were a wonderful treat. The little girl and Flat Light Up were excited to see a pirate ship off their balcony. They played games outside and painted their shells, and by bedtime they were out of energy. One evening, the girl and her funny flat fish went out on the sand at night. They found a crab right on the beach. "I'll name him Light Up Crab," the girl said with delight. One day, the whole family went out to do something extra fun. They went miniature golfing for the very first time, and boy, was it hot in that Florida sun. Before they knew it, the week was up and their time at the beach was done. "Back on to the plane," the little girl said. "This trip sure was a ton of fun." The southern adventures of Flat Light Up Fish will be remembered for years to come by the little girl and her precious flat pet, and of course, her dad and her mom.